Hey my loves, so today's video is going to be a red lippy. It's all about red lips. So I have 6 different red lipsticks, different brands that I want to show you guys. I'm going to start with my least favorite to my most favorite, and y'all comment below which one is your favorite or if you have one of these. So the first one I'm going to start with is my Christian Dior Rouge Dior 999 matte. This is my least favorite red. And okay, so for me, first of all, this one is not deep enough or bright enough, if that makes sense. It has to be a good combination of like deep bright, but kind of like with a bluish undertone, if that makes sense. Now, although this one is nice, it's not my favorite. When I'm in the store, I usually take the samples and I'll put it on the back of my hand like that, just so I can see how it's gonna look, but not my favorite. So that's Christian Dior, and I'm doing them without liner because I'm trying to keep it consistent and keep the video as short as possible. The other thing I don't like about the Dior one is it kind of smells like a crown, and I don't want my lips smelling like a crown. There are lipsticks that smell like a crown though, so I don't want y'all to think that like that's unusual, because I've come across a lot that smell like a crown, but I don't personally like that crown smell. So if it smells like a crown, it's not for me. And it's the same for like perfume. If it smells too much like alcohol, it's not for me. So the next one I am going to try on is going to be the Sephora brand. It's Sephora Rouge, and it is R05. I guess it's called Hot Tango. So let's see. I'm going to put this on my hand too. So not bad. You can see the difference. This one I feel like does kind of have a bluish undertone, but let's try it on. Okay, so this one glides on and is more of the color that I like. However, it's kind of satin if you ask me. Let me see what it says. Now, it doesn't say whether it's satin or velvet or matte, but to me, it feels like a satin color. And although I like the color, I feel like it's going to get on my teeth, and that it's going to come off easily. So although I like the color, it is not my favorite. But it is affordable. So if you don't mind having to reapply your lipstick throughout the day and you don't mind it transferring to different things, then the Sephora brand is for you. Again, it is affordable and the color is right on point. It's just, I don't really like satins. And there's no weird smell with that one either. That one smells normal. All right. So the next one I am going to try is the Charlotte Tilbury. And I think this one works out pretty well. I'm trying to see. This one is Ruby Blur. And I can't remember like if it's satin or matte or anything like that. So let's just get into it. Okay, so this one also feels like satin, but I really like how the color looks. I do feel like it's not transfer proof. So it would get on things like straws and cups and stuff like that. Actually, I think it's kind of like a cream consistency, but you can see how the color, how deep the color is. I like it, but like I said, I think it's transfer proof and it'll smudge off on my teeth. I did that to see if it would get on my teeth. I feel like it would. Like, I didn't put a lot on, but if I put a lot on, I feel like it would smudge on my teeth. So I like it. I think you would have to reapply it throughout the day to make it last. But the color is right on point. And again, that is Charlotte Tilbury. It says airbrushed. I don't really feel like it's airbrushed. It feels, again, like satin, but it's like a cream gloss, if that makes sense. But if that's your thing, that's a good one to get. Oh, I'm getting it all over my face now. And if you wonder how I get the lipstick off so easily, because sometimes when you try on lipstick, it's hard for it to come off or it gets all over the place. I use like a cream, not a cream, a oil-based makeup remover. That works the fastest and is the best for removing lipstick. Okay, I guess I got 7 to try on. No, 6. It's 6. Okay, so it's a tie between the next two. So this one is Perfect Red by Juvia's Place, and I love all of Juvia's Place products, but I'm going to say this one and the next one is a tie. Okay, so this color I like. It goes on really smooth, but you know what? Now that I think of it, I think it's because of the oil makeup remover, because I think this one is supposed to be like a matte color, but it went on super duper smooth. But I like the color. I really, really, really like this one. Yeah. Juvia's Place is also like a affordable brand. So when I got this lipstick, it came in a pack of, I want to say, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And it came in a pack of about 18 different lipsticks. Oh, let me put it on my hand. All right, so this one is Juvia's Place. Hold on. Juvia's Place, Charlotte Tilbury, Sephora, and then Dior. Now you can see Dior is not really matching up, not comparing to the other ones, but that's the order. Again, Juvia's Place, it looks shiny on my lips because I'm using an oil base to take it off, but it's supposed to be matte. But it's not like the old MAC lipsticks that used to be matte where they would dry your lips out. It's still very hydrating, in my opinion. Oh, very hydrating. I need it to be a little bit dry. Okay, so the next one is going to be MAC Ruby Woo. This is the new formula. This is the new matte formula. So the new matte formula is not supposed to be is not going to be dry like the old formula. It's supposed to be hydrating and not make your lips all crusty and dusty. So we'll see. Actually, we won't see because I'm using that oil base. But anyways, that is Ruby Woo. And this is a fan favorite. People have been wearing Ruby Woo for the longest time and loving it, eating it up. In fact. And I honestly can't blame them because look at that. So as you can see, this one is more matte. And this is how the Juvia's Place should have went on. Should have looked. But my lips were too oily. But this is the Ruby Woo, and I believe it is $25 or $26 or $27, in that $20 range. In the Juvia's Place, I don't remember because I got it so long ago, but they do still make it. And you can easily order it offline, or you can go to Ulta. Ulta carries Juvia Place and MAC. But yeah. Those are my top two right there. Top two. Well, I do have a number one, but after the number one, those are neck and neck for place number two. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of this stuff on here to remove the lipstick. And there's no funny smell with the MAC. There's no funny smell with the Juvia's Place. I think I did say there was a funny smell with the Charlotte Tilbury. Ooh. Okay, my lips don't feel crusty yet. And that's good because this is the last one. All right, so coming in at number one, you probably guessed it, Fenty. This is the MVP. And if you didn't guess it, where you been? Under a rock? This comes in at number one. Okay, so this one, the one that I have, does not have a funny smell, but the tester at the store definitely had a funny smell. And that's the MVP. And you can see why it's the MVP, because this is exactly the red that I am going for. It is bright, deep, and has that blue undertone. It is a matte lipstick, but it glides on like butter. All right, and with this one, you can reapply it throughout the day, but do you need to? No, but if you want it to be as deep, bright, and whatever, at some point throughout the day, you might want to reapply it. But it's matte. It doesn't dry out your lips. Well, as long as you put like something under your lips, like a base. The base I use is the Anastasia. It's just a base. Lip plumper, basically. I use this. So if I'm going to wear any type of matte lipstick, I'm putting on a primer first, or a plumper, whatever you want to call it, so my lips can be hydrated underneath. But yeah, I feel like with this one, you don't need a liner. Not that you need a liner with the other ones, but if I'm going to wear the other ones, the first three, then I would definitely wear a liner. And just to refresh your memory, this is the Dior. This is the Sephora brand. This one was Charlotte Tilbury. It's a cream one. And I think the bottom two are satin right there. The Dior and Sephora satin. Juvia's Place, MAC, and then Fenty. So if you wanted a recommendation on the perfect red, I guess it just depends on what you're looking for. And hopefully I gave you enough information to make an informed decision on the perfect red. Now, like I said, normally I put it on the back of my hand, but as you can see, sometimes the back of your hand will lie, because I thought that these were good once upon a time. But once I, was put on to these other ones, I knew that they were a winner. So if you're looking for deep red, bright red, but with a slight blue undertone, and you want matte that's not going to dry your lips out and that you don't really necessarily have to reapply throughout the day, then Fenty's your girl. But not too much on Fenty though, because I need y'all to keep this stocked in the store. All right. Second runner-ups is going to be MAC Ruby Woo. But the new formula for MAC, okay? The old formula will dry your lips out, okay? No matter if you put a primer under it or not. And then the Perfect Red from Juvia's Place. Now, Juvia's Place has about 4 different tones of reds. For kicks and giggles, I am just going to show you really quick. This one is Afrique. Okay, I'm going to put this right there. Okay. Maybe I should have put it beside the other Juvia's Place. Yeah, I'll do that. So ignore the one right here. This is right beside the other's Juvia's Place, so you can kind of see the difference between the two Juvia Place reds. And then next up we have So Red. So Red I've actually never worn, but it came in that large pack of lipsticks. That's So Red. That's going to be a little bit lighter than what I would like, but it looks cute. I think this will look good on someone of a lighter complexion. I just feel like with my complexion, I need like a darker, deeper red. That's just my opinion. Okay, and then I have this one, which is kind of like a burgundy. It's called Rouge. Yeah, and that comes out a lot darker, kind of like a burgundy. And then the last one, because I can't count, is actually 5. This is Rude Girl. And this is also a burgundy. But a pretty burgundy. It kind of has like a purple undertone. Rude Girl, Rouge, So Red, and Afrique, if I'm saying that right. But y'all should definitely check out the Juvia's Place line. I think that her products are affordable, they're good quality, and the brand is Black owned, to my knowledge. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Y'all have a good day. I hope this video helps.